Therapy by Lucy. This is a channel where we talk about food, good nutrition, and health. Thank you for your support, for always watching my videos, liking, leaving a comment. I am so grateful. And also for subscribing to this channel, Nutrition Therapy by Lucy. But if you are here for the first time, please consider hitting that subscribe button, the red button. So today I want us to talk about a very important topic on eating disorders. We get to understand what is eating disorders, how can you know if you have, or how can you identify an eating disorder in someone. A quick definition of what eating disorders are. Actually, as much as they're eating disorders, they are complex mental health conditions that require both medical, nutritional, and psychological intervention to help reduce the causes that they can come with it. Because with eating disorders, someone develops unhealthy eating habits. So many things triggers, and maybe some of the trigger of eating disorders, one is body shaming. Body shaming, perceived pressure to be thin. You're living in a world where everybody believes that being thin is beautiful, being thin is everything. So there is that pressure that comes with it. Then peer pressure. Your circle or those people surround you, they have this perceived particular body type, so you want to fit in that circle. So the triggers of body eating, body shaming, the perceived pressure to be thin, and also peer pressure. And also the nature of work can influence or trigger an eating disorder. Sababu sometimes unapata kuna kazi ukipata huwezi naona tu venye unataka for body image. So to maintain that body image, it somehow gives you pressure. So the nature of work, yes, it can trigger an eating disorders. And these eating disorders, they sometimes start with obsession with particular food. You find that you're over and over, you're craving a specific food. So you're not even craving, you're obsessed with it. You must get it. Then it can come with binge eating. You find yourself eating. You're just eating. Any time you have, you're just thinking about food and how you can eat. And also it may start with body shape. You want to achieve this particular body shape. Yes, it's good to have those body goals, but it should not be an obsession. Because once it becomes an obsession, it will affect you psychologically. So it might start with a body shape, binge eating, or obsession with particular food. And some of the symptoms of eating disorders, one is severe restriction of food. You're going to look at different eating disorders where some of these symptoms fit. So one is severe restriction of food, binging or eating or overeating, the purging behaviors, things like induced vomiting, over-exercising, use of diuretics, laxatives, enemas, all those. And also hiding during meal times. You find that there are some people, they can't share a table while eating. They'll either lock themselves in the rooms while eating, or just they find time when alone and eat. Because maybe they don't want to eat, or maybe they want to binge eat. So you'll find that there are some people who hide. Like in a family, you find that there is maybe that one person. Anytime it's mealtime, they are never there. They are either hiding, maybe they lie, they are not hungry, and all those behaviors. So we are going to go to the first most common eating disorder, which is anorexia nervosa. These are people who they view themselves as overweight, even if they are severely or dangerously underweight. These are people that they wake up in the morning, they look themselves into the mirror, and they see an extreme big person. Wanajiangalia kwa kioo, wanaona this big person, even if they are severely or dangerously underweight. And they have intense fear of gaining weight. Hani watu wenye, they constantly check their weight. Adding a gram, it's a problem to them. So you find themselves constantly monitoring their weight. Then they avoid food. There is that severe restriction of food, and the severe or restriction of calories, because they don't want to add any weight. A gram to them is a problem. So it is an eating disorder which is very dangerous because it can have negative impacts in women, infertility. Because once you are severely underweight, your menses might disappear. And when there is no menses, there is issues with fertility. So you'll find that the anorexian, those suffering from anorexia nervosa, they have infertility, then prone to diseases. Because once you're not eating food from all the food groups, you're not eating your fruits and veggies or any protective food, you become susceptible to or prone to any disease. The common eating disorder is bulimia nervosa, which is most common during adolescence. These are people that will find they can eat large amount of food within a short period of time. There is that binging within a short period of time. Then after eating this large amount of meal, there is self-pity. They start pitying themselves that they have eaten too much, they have consumed all or a lot of calories. So you'll find that there is purging behaviors, self-induced vomiting, use of laxatives, enemas, diuretics, over-exercising just to burn the added calories. So in bulimia nervosa, people eat a lot. Tunapata within like 3 minutes they can eat a large amount of meal. Then after that there is that self-pity. So they'll start engaging in all those purging behaviors. An impact of bulimia nervosa is acid reflux, irritation of the gut. This is because of the self-inducing vomiting, the corroded enamel, because once there is acid in the mouth, it's going to erode the enamel. Then we have severe dehydration. This is because you're using a lot of laxative, a lot of diuretics, over exercising just to make sure that you burn the calories. So those are the impacts of bulimia nervosa. Then we have the binge eating. This is most common in people, and it is eating large amount of food within a short period of time. But with binge eating, there are no purging behaviors. These are people who just eat, and after that they don't feel like they have eaten a lot of food. To them, it's okay, and that's why you find there is obesity and there is overweight in such people. Then in binge eating, there is lack of control over food. You cannot control. Once you see the food, even if there is that eating, that desire to eat, even if they are not hungry, despite not being hungry, you just want to eat because you have no control over food. These are people who find that ni mtu anakula hata beta atapike then aendelee kukula. So it is an eating disorder. Usichekelee mtu ati anakula anatapika, anakuja anakula tena. The person might be suffering from binge eating. Then there is this common eating disorder, which is pica, very common in pregnant women, very common in children, where you find that someone is eating non-food item or those items that they have no nutritional value. You'll find that maybe a pregnant mom is eating chalk, soap, detergent, all those manner of things, and also children, you find them that they are eating. It might indicate a specific nutrient deficiency. And also it's very dangerous because this person, they are most likely to get poisoned. You can imagine maybe your baby eating a kg of detergent, maybe a pregnant mom eating, because there is also eating of pins, kivitu sharp. You can imagine eating such things and you are pregnant, or even if you're not pregnant, you can imagine yourself eating such things. So the persons are very likely to get poisoned, and also it's not good for the health because again you are eating things that they have no nutrition value. Then we have rumination. These are people that we find that they are chewing cud. You are chewing food that you had previously swallowed. So it's rechewing and reswallowing of food, or they can choose to spit the food. So you find that a person was eating, they have swallowed the food, then again you will see them chewing food because they have regurgitated the food. So there is rechewing and reswallowing of food, or they can choose to spit the food. Then we have avoidant or refusal of eating specific food. Again, this is most common in pregnant moms and also in children. What might trigger this? Because of the taste, the smell, the color of the food, the texture, and lack of interest. And this can lead to nutrient deficiency, not meeting your daily required energy because you are not eating all the food that you are supposed to be eating. And that is nutrition education on eating disorders. Let me get to know in the comment section. Do you know someone suffering from any of those eating disorders, or you yourself? Have you ever been diagnosed with eating disorders? Are you doing something about it? Are you seeking any intervention? Because again, it's always good to seek intervention to alter some of the impact that these eating disorders can bring. So please make sure you give this video a like I have said, leave a comment down below, turn on the notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video you get notified, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Nutrition Therapy by Lucy, for more nutrition counseling, nutrition education, and more nutritional tips. Thank you.